Hey everybody, and welcome back to DC Daily. I'm Tiffany Smith, and it is Tuesday, September 25th, 2018. Now, for some news. Even more Joker news. Over the weekend, director Todd Phillips posted an official photo of Zazie Beetz in the upcoming film featuring Joaquin Phoenix as the Clown Prince of Crime. The film is slated for an October 4th, 2019 release and includes Robert De Niro. Get ready for a super team-up. The Girl Scouts of the USA are joining forces with the DC Superhero Girls for this year's Cookie Pro contest. The competition promotes entrepreneurship and gives girls real-world experiences managing money, setting goals, and having fun as they learn. 24 scouts will be selected for the Cookie Entrepreneur Experience, which includes a trip to California with fun activities, meetings with business leaders, and a VIP tour of Warner Brothers Studios, featuring a behind-the-scenes look at DC Superhero Girls. Both DC Superhero Girls and the Girl Scouts honor young women who are innovators and leaders. The upcoming DC Superhero Girls animated series features character designs and storytelling from a Girl Scout alum, Emmy Award-winning producer Lauren Faust. To enter the contest, registered Girl Scouts must create their own mini graphic novel about their cookie selling experience and answer questions showing how they use their skills to manage sales. The Cookie Pro contest begins January 2nd and ends April 30th. For more info, head to girlscouts.org/cookiepro. Don't forget, after the news, DC Universe subscribers can watch the DC Daily Cast discuss their favorite books, movies, and shows on DC Universe. So if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Here's a sneak peek.
And Brian, what do you think? 1988 pilot, does it hold up?
Everyone's being very kind here.
Yeah.
Like it's very, let's just be very kind. I'm going to say that absolutely no, but if you like electric guitars,
yes,
synths,
Ah.
and electric drums, you will love Superboy.
Brian, what if I told you I'm a big fan of shoulder pads? Is this the show for me?
Oh my goodness. If you're a shoulder pad aficionado,
yes,
there's no other place to go.
Do you like monochrome outfits?
Please.
Just one color, top to bottom?
Sign me up, Clark.
Yeah.
So I guess the review is if a small child says, hey, you're an old person, what were the 80s like? Just
Yes.
show them
Yes.
this episode.
Yes.
Nailed it.
For comics, can Diana Prince prevent a war? Wonder Woman number 55 finds the mighty warrior and Artemis caught between two factions. Can Wonder Woman convince a group of exiled Amazons to stand down? Check out the latest issue to see Diana's diplomacy at work. Next, it is a zombie apocalypse in Titans number 26, when an evil organization turns a town into monsters. Donna tries to track down the blood cult responsible for these crimes, and Miss Martian tries to control herself following her investigation with Nightwing. Finally, Barry Allen investigates crime at Iron Heights in Flash number 55. When the victim turns out to be one of the Flash's rogues, both Barry and Commander Cold seek out the truth. Will the Flash and Commander Cold crack the case? Find out in the latest issue. Well, that is a wrap for the news. Now, let's go to Hector Navarro for an in-depth look at the 2010 pilot for Young Justice.
What's up, DC Universe? Today we're talking about the very first episode of Young Justice. That's right, guys. It's time to go back, watch from the beginning, refresh, get caught up in time for Young Justice Season 3 Outsiders, which is coming soon. So here's what happens when you go back and you watch that first episode. It starts with a bang. You've got Mr. Freeze, Killer Frost, Icicle, Captain Cold, all of the ice-themed villains attacking at the same time. And all of our main characters are getting impatient because Robin, Speedy, Aqualad, and Kid Flash, today is the day they're going to get inducted into the Justice League. So when they finally arrive to the Hall of Justice, which, by the way, looks like the classic Super Friends headquarters, which is awesome. Look at those computers in the back. Come on, what are they really doing? Look at that. Speedy, a.k.a. Roy Harper, quits in disgust because he realizes they're only going to be treated like kid sidekicks. So Robin, Aqualad, and Kid Flash, they go off and do their own thing. They go on a mission. They save some people from a burning building. Turns out that that's Project Cadmus. They infiltrate it and they discover something that is going to change their lives forever. If you're a fan of the show and you know what I'm talking about, then you just got chills. Guys, every single episode of Young Justice is currently on DC Universe, and here's my guarantee. You are not going to be whelmed, you're going to be overwhelmed by how good this first episode is. So go back and watch it, start from the beginning, and enjoy.
That looks great. Thanks, Hector. I can't wait to rewatch Young Justice here on DC Universe, but for now, let's check out this DC Nation piece examining the rivalry between Batman and Deathstroke in History of Violence.
History of violence, Batman vs. Deathstroke. DC's recent Deathstroke vs. Batman wasn't the first time that Slade Wilson and the Caped Crusader crossed swords. They're two of the greatest combatants in the DC universe, but who's number one? Let's take a look at some of their most memorable throwdowns. Round 1. Deathstroke number 6 through 9, 1991. The City of Assassins storyline finds Slade and Gotham crossing paths with Batman when the Dark Knight decides to protect a witness that Deathstroke has vowed to kill. Slade decimates Batman in the span of a few pages. He's super enhanced and was trained to kill after all, and leaves the world's greatest detective struggling to locate the truck that just ran him over. Winner, Deathstroke. Round 2. Detective Comics number 708 through 710, 1997. Batman's trying to stop Deathstroke from collecting on the death lottery in this storyline as a number of hired guns descend on Gotham to compete for $5 million. Batman takes a beating, but comes out on top with a little chicanery, keeping Slade from his contract, taking his gun, and trussing him up like a roped steer in the process. Winner, Batman. Round 3. Batman Arkham Origins 2013. With millions of YouTube viewings to its credit, and probably 100 times that many actual plays by gamers, this epic digital duel deserves main event status. The outcome depends on your skill level, but Batman can't continue without beating Slade, so the decision goes to the Dark Knight. Winner, Batman. Round 4. Deathstroke number 5, 2015. Writer and artist Tony S. Daniel delivers a whopping 16 pages of Deathstroke and Batman throwing down in cinematic combat in a story appropriately titled Battle Royale. It ends with the Dark Knight left in the dust as Slade and Harley Quinn ride off into the sunset. Not a good look for a certain Caped Crusader. Winner, Deathstroke. Well, it looks like they're pretty even. For a tiebreaker in this contest, be sure to go back and check out Deathstroke vs. Batman, which wrapped up earlier this month in Deathstroke number 35.